Welcome to your daily horoscope analysis for Taurus on March 23, 2025. Let's explore what the stars have in store for you on this significant day. On this Sunday in early spring, we find several fascinating planetary alignments creating a unique energy landscape for you, Taurus. The Sun is firmly in Aries, bringing activating energy that contrasts with your naturally grounded nature. Meanwhile, Mercury positioned in Pisces creates an intuitive, communicative environment that favors feeling over strict logic. Most importantly, Venus, your ruling planet, will be in Taurus on this day, a powerful placement that amplifies your natural traits and brings special focus to your values, possessions, and relationships. This Venus in Taurus position makes March 23rd a time of heightened sensory experience and deeper appreciation for beauty and comfort in your life. Mars and Jupiter both travel through Gemini, activating your financial sector and expanding possibilities related to material resources and self-worth. Saturn's position in Pisces brings necessary structure to your social connections, while Uranus continues its revolutionary journey through your sign, gradually transforming your identity and approach to life. The moon on this day will be in Scorpio, your relationship house, bringing emotional intensity to partnerships of all kinds. With this cosmic configuration, your general mood will likely combine sensual awareness with emotional depth. You'll feel more attuned to both your personal needs and the needs of those close to you. The day carries a contemplative energy, perfect for meaningful conversations and experiences that engage all your senses. You might notice yourself appreciating beauty, good food, and comfortable surroundings more intensely than usual. Professionally, subtle yet significant developments may unfold. With Pluto transforming your career house from Aquarius, evolutionary changes are happening in your professional life. These aren't dramatic one-day events, but part of a longer process of transformation in how you express your authority and work toward ambitions. The Mars-Jupiter combination in Gemini activates your finances, potentially bringing opportunities to increase income through communication, learning, or networking. You might receive news about a financial matter that opens new possibilities. For Taurians working on this Sunday, colleagues may be more emotionally forthcoming than usual, and you could find yourself mediating or providing steady support amidst changes. Your practical approach will be valued, though be cautious about becoming too rigid in your methods. In love and relationships, the moon in Scorpio opposing your sign puts partnerships at center stage. There's a magnetic quality to your interactions, with deeper emotions rising to the surface. For committed Taurians, this is an excellent day for reconnecting on an intimate level, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually as well. Venus in your sign enhances your natural charm, making this a favorable day if you're seeking new connections. You'll attract others through authenticity rather than needing to make dramatic efforts. For single bulls, you might feel drawn to someone who offers emotional depth rather than just surface attraction. Trust your instincts about new connections, but allow relationships to unfold naturally rather than rushing commitments. Existing tensions in relationships might surface under the Scorpio moon, but this offers an opportunity for honest communication and resolution. Regarding your health, you may experience a mix of energies. The stabilizing influence of Venus provides baseline vitality, but the Scorpio moon might create emotional intensity that affects your physical well-being. Pay special attention to your throat, neck, and shoulders areas ruled by Taurus that tend to hold tension. With Mercury in Pisces, there's a strong mind-body connection at play. Emotional stress could manifest physically if not addressed. This is an excellent day for wellness practices that engage your senses. Aromatherapy, massage, or sound healing could be particularly beneficial. Connecting with nature would also serve you well, allowing you to ground excess energy and clear your mind. Your digestive system might be more sensitive than usual due to the emotional intensity of the day, so choose foods that are nourishing and comforting but not too heavy or processed. Financially, interesting developments appear on the horizon. With both Mars and Jupiter in your financial sector, there's dynamic energy around money matters. You might feel motivated to review your resources, consider new income streams, or make decisions about purchases or investments. The Venus influence increases your appreciation for quality and beauty, which could tempt you toward luxury purchases. While treating yourself isn't inherently problematic, consult your practical Taurus nature before making significant expenditures. This is potentially a good day for financial planning, especially regarding long-term security. The Scorpio moon increases your awareness of shared resources and financial interdependencies, making it an appropriate time to discuss money matters with partners or family members. For investors, patience remains key. The Uranus influence in your sign might bring unexpected opportunities, but the steady Venus energy reminds you to thoroughly evaluate options before committing resources. On a personal development level, this day offers a beautiful opportunity to align external actions with inner values. Questions of what you truly value and how you express those values through connections with others become prominent. The ongoing Uranus transit through your sign continues to challenge you to break free from limiting patterns. March 23rd might bring a moment of clarity about a particular habit or perspective that's no longer serving you. Journaling, meditation, or creative expression would be particularly beneficial practices today, allowing you to process complex emotional energies and gain insight into your path forward. Socially, you may feel more selective about who you spend time with, preferring meaningful interactions over casual socializing. Small gatherings or one-on-one connections will likely be more satisfying than large events. The Venus influence enhances your natural hosting abilities if you choose to entertain. Creating beautiful, comfortable environments for shared experiences aligns perfectly with the day's energies. With Saturn influencing your house of friendships, there might be some restructuring happening in your social circle. This could manifest as recognizing which relationships truly support your growth and which have perhaps run their course. While you typically resist such changes, the transformative Pluto energy makes this process feel more natural than it otherwise might. For making the most of March 23rd, consider these specific recommendations. Begin your day by connecting with your physical body through gentle stretching, a mindful breakfast engaging all senses, or a morning walk in nature. Make space for beauty and pleasure throughout your day, whether enjoying music, preparing a special meal, or simply appreciating aesthetic elements in your environment. Use the Scorpio moon energy to have meaningful conversations with important people in your life. Review your financial situation with both practical consideration and an eye toward what truly brings satisfaction and security. Practice patience with any emotional intensity that arises. Rather than suppressing or reacting immediately to strong feelings, give yourself time to understand what they're revealing. If making decisions today, ensure they align with your core values rather than temporary desires or external pressures. On this day, you might find particular resonance with deep emerald green, copper, and earthy terracotta colors. Your lucky numbers include 6, 15, and 24. Beneficial stones include emerald, rose quartz, and black tourmaline for grounding the intense Scorpio moon energy. While the day holds many positive possibilities, be aware of potential challenges. The emotional intensity of the Scorpio moon might feel overwhelming. Use your natural Taurus grounding techniques, connect with nature, engage in physical activity, or work with your hands to balance this energy. You might experience stubborn resistance to necessary changes as Uranus continues to push for evolution. Try to distinguish between changes that threaten your security and those that actually enhance it by aligning more authentically with your values. Financial decisions could become clouded by emotional factors with Mars and Jupiter in your money sector and the Moon in your partnership house. Create clear boundaries between emotional and financial matters and consider sleeping on major financial decisions. The Venus influence might tempt you toward sensory overindulgence in food, drink, or spending. Practice mindful enjoyment, savor smaller portions, appreciate quality over quantity, and find pleasure in simple experiences. In conclusion, March 23, 2025 offers you a day of sensual awareness, emotional depth, and potential for meaningful connection. With Venus in your sign harmonizing with the intense Scorpio moon, you have an opportunity to balance your natural desire for stability with transformative emotional experiences. By embracing both your grounding Taurus energies and the transformative Scorpio influences, you can make this a day of both pleasure and growth. Remember that your greatest strength is your ability to create tangible value and meaningful experiences from abstract potential. On this special day, this gift serves not just your own well-being, but enriches all your connections and endeavors. For Taurus, on March 23, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating celestial landscape that directly influences your practical Earth energy. The Sun resides in the final degrees of Aries, just days away from entering your sign, creating a period of introspection and behind-the-scenes preparation before your solar return. This position activates your 12th house of subconscious patterns, spiritual connections, and hidden strengths, a perfect time for meditation and inner work. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a striking trine with Jupiter in fellow Earth sign Capricorn, enhancing your natural affinity for stability while simultaneously expanding your horizons. This harmonious aspect between the planet of values and the planet of growth amplifies opportunities for material comfort and sensual pleasures, signature Taurian domains. Venus' position in Pisces adds a dreamy, compassionate quality to your typically grounded approach. Mercury, positioned in Aries, runs slightly ahead of the Sun, stimulating your mental processes in unexpected ways. This placement might feel somewhat uncomfortable for your methodical thinking style, but it offers valuable perspective shifts that will prove useful once the Sun enters your sign. Communications may feel pressured or accelerated, quite contrary to your preferred pace. Mars in Gemini creates a dynamic square to your Sun, generating productive tension in your second house of resources and values. While this aspect might initially manifest as financial pressure or value conflicts, it simultaneously provides the motivational fire needed to overcome your natural resistance to change. Mars is asking you to be more adaptable with your resources and possessions. The Moon transitions through Scorpio during this day, directly opposing your sign and illuminating your 7th house of partnerships and open relationships. This creates an emotionally charged atmosphere around significant others, business partnerships, and public interactions. Scorpio's intensity draws out your own depth, offering opportunities for meaningful emotional exchanges if you're willing to be vulnerable. Uranus continues its long-term journey through your sign, now at approximately 28 degrees of Taurus. This revolutionary planet has been redefining your identity and self-expression since 2018, and today it forms a compelling sextile to Neptune in Pisces, blending your practical nature with spiritual inspiration. Innovative ideas about personal comfort and security may emerge. Saturn, now established in Pisces, forms a subtle sextile to your Sun, providing structural support for your spiritual growth and creative expression. This aspect helps temper the more disruptive qualities of Uranus in your sign, offering constructive channels for transformation rather than upheaval. Jupiter in Capricorn occupies your 9th house of higher knowledge, philosophy, and expansion, forming that beneficial trine to Venus mentioned earlier. This placement supports practical applications of wisdom and measured growth in educational pursuits or belief systems, a much more comfortable expression of Jupiter's expansive energy for your cautious Taurian nature. Neptune in Pisces continues to dissolve boundaries in your 11th house of community, friendship networks, and long-term aspirations. This placement can create both inspired social connections and occasional confusion about your place within groups. Today's aspect with Uranus helps ground these nebulous energies in practical innovation. Pluto, having returned to Aquarius, occupies your 10th house of career, public reputation, and authority. This transformative influence is fundamentally restructuring your professional identity and relationship with ambition. Today, it forms an intriguing inconjunct aspect to your natal sun position, requiring adjustments between your core self and your evolving public role. The North Node in Scorpio directly opposes your sign, indicating that relationship dynamics and power sharing continue to be major growth areas. This nodal position suggests that balance in partnerships is your evolutionary path forward, despite your natural tendency towards self-sufficiency. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in late Aries, approaches your first house cusp, highlighting any lingering insecurities about self-expression and physical presence. This placement offers healing opportunities around body image and personal identity as it prepares to enter your sign in the coming years. As a Taurus on March 23, 2025, your communication landscape shows fascinating patterns. Mercury forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Venus, creating a day where your words carry unusual persuasive power. This alignment particularly enhances your ability to discuss practical matters with an unexpected touch of elegance and charm. Your typically methodical communication style receives a boost of creative energy, making it an excellent day for presentations, important conversations, or expressing ideas that have been percolating in your mind. The lunar position in Libra activates your sixth house, bringing balance to your communication in work settings and daily interactions. You'll find yourself naturally diplomatic today, able to mediate tensions and find common ground where others see only differences. This isn't your typical communication day. There's a special quality to how you're able to articulate your thoughts. Mercury's position also enhances your ability to listen deeply, not just respond. This receptive quality makes others feel truly heard in your presence. Notice how people may seek you out specifically for conversations today. Your grounding energy, combined with enhanced expressiveness, creates a safe space for meaningful dialogue. For written communication, your words flow with unusual clarity. Emails, texts, and any written projects benefit from your ability to be both concise and thorough, a difficult balance you're striking effortlessly today. In professional settings, your communication has an authoritative quality without being overbearing. Colleagues respond well to your suggestions, especially when you frame them within the context of shared goals and practical outcomes. The day's aspects particularly support communication about beauty, art, finances, and sensory experiences, all areas where your Taurian wisdom naturally shines. When expressing personal feelings, you'll notice greater ease in articulating emotions that typically remain beneath the surface. This temporary lifting of communication barriers allows for breakthrough conversations in close relationships. The Venusian influence strengthens your diplomatic abilities, while Mars in a supportive position gives your words just enough directness to ensure you're not sacrificing your needs for harmony. Digital communication receives a boost of creativity. Social media posts, video calls, or online presentations all benefit from your enhanced expressive abilities. Consider recording ideas or content today, as they'll carry your authentic voice with remarkable clarity. Be mindful of a slight tendency toward stubbornness around midday when the moon squares Saturn, potentially creating temporary communication blockages. The key is to remain flexible and open to alternative perspectives, especially when discussing logistical matters or schedules. Your voice itself carries healing qualities today. Literally, the timbre and cadence of your speech has a soothing effect on others. Consider audio formats for important messages when possible. For Taurus individuals involved in teaching, counseling, or any form of instructional communication, today marks a period of exceptional clarity and impact. Your students or clients will grasp concepts more readily through your grounded explanation style. Networking conversations flow with unusual ease. You're able to establish rapport quickly and leave memorable impressions. Pay attention to new connections made today, as they have strong potential for future collaboration. In romantic conversations, Your words carry extra warmth and sensuality. Partners or potential love interests will be particularly receptive to your authentic expression of feelings and desires. Family communications benefit from your patient approach, especially regarding any long-standing issues that have resisted resolution. Your ability to hold space for different perspectives while maintaining your center creates breakthrough potential. The evening hours show particularly favorable aspects for heart-to-heart conversations as the moon forms a sextile with Jupiter, expanding emotional expressiveness and philosophical understanding. Creative writing or journaling before bed will yield surprising insights and help process the day's interactions. Overall, this is a day to embrace communication opportunities rather than retreat into typical Taurian silence. The cosmic energies support your expression in ways that align with your authentic self while enhancing your natural communication gifts. March 23, 2025 presents Taurus with a fascinating financial landscape as Venus, your ruling planet, forms a favorable trine with Jupiter in your wealth sector. This cosmic alignment opens doorways to prosperity that haven't been available for months. With the Sun recently entered into Aries, illuminating your 12th house of hidden matters, financial opportunities may emerge from unexpected sources or past connections resurfacing with monetary potential. The Moon in Sagittarius today activates your 8th house of shared resources and investments, making this an exceptional day to review portfolio allocations or explore collaborative ventures. Your financial intuition is heightened, particularly regarding long-term investments and passive income streams. Pay special attention to opportunities involving real estate, agriculture, or sustainable technologies sectors where Taurus naturally excels. Mercury, positioned in Pisces, brings creative financial thinking to your social sector. A conversation with a friend or professional contact could reveal an overlooked opportunity for income. This placement suggests that networking, even casual interactions, carries significant financial potential today. Don't dismiss casual mentions of projects or needs; they may hold the seeds of profitable ventures. Saturn's position continues to demand fiscal discipline, but today's aspect with Venus softens this energy, allowing for calculated risks if you've done proper preparation. The financial foundation you've been building since Saturn's ingress into Pisces in 2023 now provides a solid platform for expansion. Mars in Capricorn energizes your 9th house, suggesting financial opportunities may have connections to education, publishing, international markets, or legal matters. If you've been considering expanding your financial reach into new territories, today's planetary support is substantial. The practical earth sign energy resonates powerfully with your Taurus nature, bringing pragmatic approaches to ambitious financial goals. Today's Venus-Pluto aspect, while challenging, offers transformation in how you perceive value. You might recognize that certain investments of time or money are no longer serving your long-term prosperity. Be willing to release financial commitments that drain resources without adequate return. This aspect supports powerful financial evolution if you're willing to make decisive changes. Jupiter's influence in your chart today emphasizes opportunities related to communication and short-distance travel. Financial prospects may emerge through local connections or require modest travel to fully materialize. Keep conversations flowing, as verbal exchanges could lead to valuable financial information or partnerships. For Taurus entrepreneurs, today's stars support launching new revenue streams or products, particularly those that align with your personal values and sustainable practices. The Earth trine between practical planets enhances your ability to see market gaps that others have missed. Neptune's position suggests being cautious about financial proposals that seem too idealistic or vague. Demand clarity and concrete details before committing resources. While your practical nature typically shields you from unrealistic schemes, today's dreamy Neptunian influence could temporarily cloud judgment around financial matters that appeal to your idealistic side. Your financial creativity peaks during the afternoon hours when the moon forms a harmonic aspect with Mercury. This window is ideal for brainstorming income-generating ideas or refining your budget approach. Solutions to ongoing financial challenges may suddenly become apparent, especially those involving recurring expenses or subscription services that have been quietly depleting resources. The day's numerical vibration resonates with abundance consciousness and practical manifestation signature strengths of Taurus energy. Working with these cosmic currents means balancing your natural caution with openness to timely opportunities. Financial doors open today that align perfectly with foundations you've been establishing since late 2024. For employed Taurus individuals, today's planetary pattern suggests potential for additional income through side projects or recognition of your value in the workplace. If you've been considering asking for a raise or promotion, the stars support preparation for these conversations, though the actual discussion might be better scheduled following the upcoming new moon. Investment opportunities related to technology, particularly sustainable or agricultural technologies, carry favorable energy. Your ability to evaluate practical applications gives you an edge in assessing true value versus speculative hype. Pay attention to recurring financial thoughts or themes today. They contain important guidance about resource allocation and priorities. Your subconscious financial understanding is powerfully activated, bringing insights about wealth building that align with your authentic values and long-term security needs. Trust these internal nudges as they're cosmically supported. As March 23, 2025 dawns for Taurus, the celestial alignment creates several distinct pockets of fortune that deserve your attention. With the sun firmly in Aries, illuminating your 12th house of spiritual connection and subconscious patterns, your most fortunate areas may initially appear hidden or subtle. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in this configuration, opening channels of abundance that might otherwise remain dormant. Financial intuition becomes your superpower today. The lunar position activates your resource sector, granting you an almost supernatural ability to sense where value exists beneath the surface. This isn't about gambling or taking wild risks, quite the opposite. You'll find fortune through methodical assessment and trusting your deeply rooted instincts about value propositions that others might overlook. Creative pursuits carry exceptional fortune today. If you've been contemplating starting an artistic project or revisiting a creative passion, the energy couldn't be more supportive. The Venus-Neptune aspect enhances your natural Taurian artistic sensibilities, potentially connecting your creative expression to financial rewards or recognition that could extend well beyond this single day. Home-based activities and domestic investments are another area where fortune smiles upon you. Property matters, home improvements, or creating comfort in your personal space all carry a blessing today. What you nurture in your private domain has potential to appreciate significantly over time. Consider this an excellent day to make decisions about real estate or to enhance the value of your existing living space. Healing connections represent another fortunate area. Relationships that offer genuine emotional support and understanding will somehow bring unexpected blessings today. Pay attention to people who appear in your life offering authentic care rather than superficial charm. These connections have the potential to introduce opportunities that align perfectly with your most cherished values. Your physical body responds exceptionally well to nurturing today. Any health regimens, especially those involving natural elements, will have amplified positive effects. The earth element strongly supports your Taurian nature now, making it an ideal time to connect with natural remedies, grounding practices, or implementing sustainable wellness routines that will yield benefits for months to come. Educational pursuits, especially those involving practical skills or traditional knowledge, carry unusual luck today. If you've been considering learning something that builds on your existing expertise or developing a craft that requires patience and precision, Divine timing supports beginning now. What you learned today has remarkable staying power in your life. In communication matters, fortunate exchanges occur through written rather than spoken means. Important messages, contracts, or agreements initiated through text, email, or formal documentation carry a protective energy. Your ability to express yourself clearly and convincingly through the written word peaks today, making it ideal for proposals or important correspondence. Legacy planning emerges as a surprisingly fortunate area. Any activities related to establishing your long-term impact, whether through financial planning, creating something meant to last generations, or making decisions about how your energy and resources will benefit others over time, carry special blessing. The seeds planted today in these matters will bear fruit far into the future. Community connections, especially with groups that share your values around stability, quality, and sustainability, bring unexpected opportunities. You may find yourself invited into a circle that perfectly aligns with your interests and can ultimately provide both emotional fulfillment and practical benefits. Be receptive to invitations that involve joining collective efforts. Rural settings and natural environments serve as fortunate locations today. If possible, spending time away from urban centers and reconnecting with earth energy will not only restore your natural Taurian vitality, but potentially place you in the path of serendipitous encounters or realizations that carry significant value. Nostalgic interests carry unusual fortune. Revisiting places, people, or activities that hold special meaning from your past could unexpectedly open new doors. The Venus retrograde energy supports finding new value in what once was cherished and then perhaps set aside. Pay attention to the whispers of your history. They may be guiding you toward future abundance. Colors that enhance your fortune today include deep emerald green, earth tones, and copper hues. These resonate with your Venusian energy and amplify your natural magnetism for prosperity. Your most fortunate hours today fall between 2 to 4 p.m., when the Taurus moon creates a perfect sextile with Neptune, enhancing your intuitive connection to abundance streams. This window presents an ideal time to make important decisions or take action on matters where you're seeking favorable outcomes. Remember that, as a Taurus, your greatest fortune always comes through patience, persistence, and alignment with authentic value. Today's energies particularly reward those qualities, making this a day when your natural Taurian attributes become your greatest assets in attracting prosperity. As March 23rd, 2025 dawns for Taurus natives, your social landscape is experiencing significant cosmic activity. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a delicate sextile with Jupiter in your communication sector, creating an exceptional day for social harmony and connection. This planetary arrangement opens doors to meaningful exchanges that might have seemed locked just days before. The moon's position in Libra highlights your house of friendships and community, making this a particularly potent day for group activities and collaborative efforts. You'll find yourself naturally gravitating toward balanced, harmonious social interactions rather than competitive or challenging ones. There's a flowing energy that allows you to express your authentic self while still maintaining the diplomatic touch Taurus is known for. Your social magnetism is heightened today, with Venus amplifying your natural charm. People are drawn to your grounded presence and practical wisdom. You might notice acquaintances seeking your advice or wanting to connect on deeper levels than usual. This isn't coincidental. The cosmos is creating a temporary window where your ability to forge meaningful connections is enhanced. With Mercury forming a trine to Saturn, conversations take on additional weight and significance. This is an excellent day for networking with potential mentors or individuals who might play important roles in your future. The words exchanged today have staying power, so choose them thoughtfully. This planetary alignment supports conversations about long-term plans and commitments within your social circle. Mars in Gemini activates your second house, bringing energy to discussions about shared resources or values within your friend groups. You might find yourself taking the lead in organizing group activities or setting boundaries around what you're willing to contribute to collective efforts. This assertive energy helps you establish healthy parameters in your social connections. Your relationship with technology and social media receives cosmic attention today as well. Uranus in your sign forms an interesting aspect with the nodes of fate, suggesting unexpected connections through digital platforms. A message, comment, or online interaction could spark a significant new friendship or rekindle a valuable connection from your past. Pluto's influence from your 10th house casts a shadow on power dynamics within your social groups. Pay attention to subtle manipulations or attempts to control social narratives. Your natural Taurian stubbornness serves you well here. Stand firm in your authentic expression rather than molding yourself to fit others' expectations. For coupled Taurus natives, this is an excellent day to expand your social circle together. Attending events or gatherings as a pair strengthens your bond while allowing fresh energy into your relationship. Single Taurus individuals might find romantic potential through friend introductions or group settings rather than direct pursuit. Neptune's position suggests potential confusion around social commitments. Double-check times and locations for meetups, and don't make assumptions about others' expectations. Clear communication prevents disappointment and misunderstandings that could otherwise dampen this favorable social climate. This day also holds potential for healing old social wounds. Perhaps a friendship that experienced tension in the past is ready for reconciliation. The cosmic energy supports honest conversations that clear the air without reigniting past conflicts. Your capacity for forgiveness is enhanced, allowing you to move forward unburdened by previous social disappointments. The asteroid Chiron forms a significant aspect to your social sector, highlighting areas where you may feel vulnerable in group settings. Rather than hiding these perceived weaknesses, today's energy supports authentic sharing that actually strengthens bonds. Vulnerability, when expressed with the steady confidence of Taurus, creates deeper connections than perfection ever could. Your social intuition is heightened today. Trust your gut feelings about new acquaintances or changing dynamics within established friend groups. Taurus often